Capricorn people, and welcome to your April reading for 2022. So we've got some cards out here for your reading this month and some really good guidance messages for you. So we've got the wisdom and making good choices in life for your guidance card this month. So you're going to be asked to really call on this, to really make some really good choices this month for yourself and for others as well around you. So this card is also asking you to draw on your experiences you've had in your life up until this point, and that you know deep down what choice you need to make and what's going to be a good choice to make this month. So that's going to be very important for you. Another thing it is asking you to do is to bring love into your situation. So love and care. So this is the balance of really like love for yourself and love for others. So having that empathy for others is going to be important this month as well. So try not to think just about you and yourself in this situation, but how this situation and your choices are going to affect others as well. So that's going to be important here for you. We've also got why. Now, why comes up when we're really battling with some of the challenges. So you may be at a point in your life where you're questioning a lot of things that are happening around you in your current situation. So how did I get here? Why am I having some of the challenges I'm having? You know, how did this all happen, and how did this come to this point in my life at the moment? So there may be also some surprises that happen this month, and you're asking the question of why. So when that card comes up, it's important to not always have the answers. We can't always have the answers to our questions of how things happen, the way they happen, but this is just so. It's a really hard one to swallow, that card, when it comes up, but it's an important one to understand that we don't always get the answers to the questions that we really want answers to, and sometimes it's patience and they unfold with time as well. So that's important to understand as well. Now we've got, in your current situation, the Fool in the reverse position. So this is telling me there's a new beginning happening for you guys, and it's underway. So we've got the Fool from the other deck coming in too. So this is coming in the upright position for you. So it feels like something has been sort of happening for a while. It may have taken a while to get started, but it's growing legs and it's actually moving forward this month for you. So it might have been a slow burner happening. So it's exciting new beginnings when the Fool comes in, and it's telling me that you're ready for this journey, and that you may be sort of questioning it a little bit too. Is this the right thing? Should I be doing this? So the answer is you should be doing it if it makes you feel like it's comfortable and it fits and it lights you up and it makes you feel good about what you're doing. Now we've got the Three of Cups coming in over the top as well. So this is the call to have fun this month as well. So through the challenges you may be facing, it's important to have some fun with others and connect with others this month. So this is a card of celebration. It's also the card of beautiful divine feminine energy as well. So if you've got some girlfriends, it's a really good idea to go and connect with them and really bring that energy into your life as well. So there's a sense of fun and celebration that is needing to be happening for you guys this month. So Capricorn, sometimes you guys you get bogged down in your work a little bit and you get a bit stubborn about it, but it's good to be pulled out of your comfort zone at times and to go off and just have some fun and connect with others. That's very important. Now we've got here the Six of Wands in the reverse position, and we've also got the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. So this is interesting when the Fool came in for your current energies here. So these two cards in the reverse position tell me you're going to be really successful on your journey going forward. But sometimes the only reason that things didn't get going before was because you may have gotten distracted with other things in your life, and perhaps other things really took the focus off that. But this is telling me that if you move forward in this particular path that that energy is coming in again for you to get started on, you're going to be quite successful with it. So this is telling me that your attitudes, perhaps you don't feel like you deserve it, or you're ready for it, or it's like, oh, that's a fanciful dream, or, you know, I'm not going to do that because it's, you know, that's an impossible dream. I'm never going to be successful. So Capricorn, sometimes you can be your own worst enemy when it comes to careers and things like that. So this is the time to have faith in yourself and to have faith in your dreams. This is a month where there's a lot of planets in direct and it's telling you you can do it. So that's important to understand there. Queen of Wands in the reverse position is telling me here that you are your own worst enemy here. You are going to be so successful if you really push through with this, and it's just having some real good commitment in here. And it's really connected, I feel like, this energy into your creative sort of world. So if you're, you know, artistic, or you're wanting to, you know, be a leader of your own business and you want to strike out on your own with something. So Capricorn can get really comfortable in the norm. So this is going to be one of those dreams that you've been wanting to do for a long time, and it's putting energy into that again. So really have faith in it, so that you're capable of doing it. You have the knowledge, you have the experience. It's just about jumping in and just being brave. The Fool is all about being brave. So don't be afraid to do that. So coming up in your recent past here, it's interesting here because I feel like some of you may have repeated some old patterns over and over again when I see the Four of Cups here. And it tells me some of you have been a bit bored in your work lives, and perhaps you've been a bit bored just in general as well. So this is the card of apathy and just demotivation and stuff too. So this is the month to utilize some real fiery energy just to really get things going for you guys. Especially with the Seven of Swords in the reverse position, I feel like this is old energy coming in a little bit, and perhaps you're remembering some times that have been difficult for you, and people around that might be trying to creep back into your life that are no good for you as well. So try to keep away from the people that aren't supportive of your dreams and aren't supportive of your goals. That's very important to understand for this month for you guys. Now moving on, a good focus for you guys this month is going to be on your health and well-being as well, especially with the major arcana card of Temperance coming in. So that this is a focus on eating good food, nourishing food for your soul, nourishing your body, your physical body, and your mental body, and your spiritual body. That's going to be really important this month too. I feel like chakras, getting them aligned for yourself as well, keeping things in really good balance. So there's going to be a focus on that this month for you. I've also got the the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands in the reverse position coming up as well. So this is telling me that there may be some delays when it comes to some type of celebrations coming up, and there might be weddings coming as well, coming up for you guys as well. So some of you might be getting into new relationships, and or perhaps you're wanting to go on a journey with somebody as well, or a holiday, something like that. This is definitely connected to romantic partnerships here. So there may be some delays that have been had, and I feel like there might be a little bit more of a delay as well when it comes to getting things off the ground in these areas. So the guidance card here is the Temperance one. So it's really saying that even though that may be hard to move forward with some things or plan some things, it's just to really step back and take a good hard look at you, yourself, and your health, and what needs to come first in this situation is you. So that's important to see there, and perhaps both of you need to have a really good focus on that as well. So health and well-being, and looking after yourselves, because Capricorn, you tend to be workaholics and you tend to neglect your health at times as well. So try to step back a little bit from that. Okay, now moving on. So we've also got here the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. So this is about yourselves here too. So the Ace of Cups in the reverse position and the Hierophant So there's a real call to really connect with your higher selves once again this month intuitively. So Capricorn, you can get really caught up in your work lives and go by the book with everything, but there might be a call this month to really look inside yourselves. What do you really want? Why are some of the challenges that are coming up for you coming up? And the answers to some of your questions, you know, when we had why come up for you guys before, might be found when you step back from your situation. You take some time for yourselves as well this month, a little bit of time for you, and really sort of dig deep and sort of get rid of some of those distractions and think about what you truly want in your life. Because I feel like there's a really good energy for new careers and new jobs and new beginnings, but you're the only person that's going to be your own worst enemy with getting moving with this. So just embrace some fiery energy this month, and you can push some things forward for yourself because you're going to feel amazing when you do that. So in your environments as well, we've got the Star in the reverse position and Strength in the reverse position. This is remembering to be hopeful about things. This is remembering that dreams can come true and that you have the strength to do it. So create this in your environment. Create the world you want in your environment, and remember how strong you are and that you deserve it. The Star in the reverse position tells me there's a low energy there when it comes to being hopeful about things and exposing yourself. You can see the Star, the major arcana card. She's bare and exposed, and she's not afraid to be as well. So that's very important to see there. And that element of water, that beautiful intuitive energy, it needs to come in as well. So there's a real call to step back this month and be in touch with yourselves and touch with your spiritual energy. Now the guidance I'm seeing as well. So we've got here the Four of Pentacles. That's interesting that comes up again. Oh, I've got a little mark on this card. Oh, these are used so often. So with this here as a guidance factor, so this is telling you not to become too controlling over things this month. So this is in regards to finances. So this is a bit of a card that it tells you that when you get really controlling about things, it's hard for the flow of energy to move through. You can see this person's holding really tight onto a pentacle there, and they're just not letting go. And they're like, I need to hold on to my money, and I can't spend money on this, or I can't spend money on that. So there's a call this month is to relax the reins on worry and anxiety surrounding finances this month, and to try to let things move through and just not spend your time worrying about it. Knight of Cups in the reverse position too. There might be also some challenges in regards to some relationships here too, and that you're perhaps becoming very a little bit controlling when it comes to relationships as well. So try not to control all the situations in your life. You can only do so much, and if you are having a relationship or challenges in those relationships, try not to solve for all and talk to the person instead, and just let things flow through. I'm really seeing with the Star here, it's important with that element of water is to let things flow this month. Because the planets are in direct, so everything's got the energy of moving forward this month. So this is the time to utilize that for yourselves. And now what I'm seeing here for the outcome cards, we've got the King of Swords. So this is a beautiful card to see, because I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of clarity of thinking towards the end of the month, and you're going to be embodying the characteristics of the King of Swords. They're very well balanced people. They're very intellectual people. So Capricorn, you're very smart people and you are very knowledgeable, but you don't always have the confidence in this. But I feel like this month you're going to be really feeling like you are confident in some of those things, and you are going to be quite successful as well, because this is the card of success coming in. Success when it comes to some really good careers in communication, and I'm really sort of seeing like technology, analytics, anything to do with really talking with others, psychologists, all those areas. You're going to be really sort of taking on more of a leadership position, I feel like, towards the end of the month, and there's going to be that opportunity to step up and really show off your talents and your knowledge. So that's very, very beautiful card to see there for outcome. The Nine of Cups in the reverse position. So this is coming in next to it, and it's a bit of a low energy because this is the card of just jumping for joy and just letting the emotions just absolutely fly. So this is a time to get really excited about some of the challenges you've overcome, especially towards the end of the month. So you are going to have a few challenges come up, but I feel like those challenges are more in regards to your attitude and how you're going to approach things and how you normally would approach things. So try to approach them a little bit differently. So this is where you step back, you go with the flow of a few things, become a little bit more intuitive, listen to your intuition when it comes to some of those challenges, let things happen. There's new beginnings that want to happen for you guys. So let those beautiful new journeys just flourish for you because they are wanting to happen. Utilize some of your fiery energy. I feel like some of you are wanting to be like the Queen of Wands too. And you're wanting to be successful when it comes to your creative arts and your creative endeavors, and also in other areas too, analytics or technology, communication, and there's a lot of success happening around this. I can really see it. Bring love into the situation, make good choices for yourself and for others as well. So there we go, Capricorn. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you so much for listening to this reading today, and I hope to see you again soon.